Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Rob Powers. Tonight, the News 5 investigators uncover an alarming trend. A growing number of kids and teens killed in homicides. Young lives taken in numbers not seen in years. Teens living in fear. And as News 5 investigator Scott Knoll discovered, some say local and state leaders need to do more to keep kids alive.
Who likes Cleveland? Is it safe? It's like a question. Yep. All right, let's start it over.
On a Tuesday night in the back of this library,
Drive-bys, not one, not two.
their words tell a story.
They spinning the block, they spinning for you.
Not one you'll find on any shelf here,
They put in fear into us.
but stories
Strike!
of pain,
Right!
of loss,
My family,
of life,
we have a history of violence.
growing up in Cleveland.
All of my male elders are either dead or incarcerated.
My mother, she's told me that life is never gonna be safe for you. You're always gonna have to look behind your back.
Griffin got a new beat.
The teens are part of an after-school program put on by the nonprofit Refresh Collective.
So we're gonna play Griffin's new beat.
Like being able to express myself through music and through these lyrics is a blessing I will never be able to get back.
16-year-old Mark Johnson credits the arts program for keeping him away from the violence surrounding his life growing up in Cleveland's Fairfax neighborhood.
Everything that's happening right now is happening in my face. Violence not only in my neighborhood, in my city, but in my school.
So you got it? It's great for the youth.
Together,
All right, Kayla.
the group is writing and performing a song,
Yeah. Have you heard it?
Cleveland ain't alright!
Cleveland, Is It Safe?
Like they got the strike!
The gritty lyrics may be shocking,
Afraid to walk at night!
but many here say it's their reality.
Give me an idea how many times in a week you'll hear gunshots at your house.
3 or 4 times.
A week.
Yes.
Gunfire.
Yes.
Outside your house.
Yes.
Kayla Peterson says she lost a middle school classmate in a drive-by shooting. The kind of violence we found happening more and more. The number of kids dying by homicide growing at a troubling rate. Between 2012 and 2022, the number of kids 17 or younger killed in Ohio rose 39%, according to Ohio Department of Health records. And in Cuyahoga County, it's even worse. The number of kids killed rose 62%.
It's really messed up.
Heartbreaking to
It's so
Peterson.
messed up. It's just like, why do kids have to go through this? Why do mothers have to go through this? Burying their children.
I remember this day. He had to be maybe 4 years old.
Mothers like Sharina Zayed.
Amir crossed paths with a murderer. Amir crossed paths with someone who had a gun.
Amir Bradley died in March 2020. The 15-year-old shot and killed in broad daylight as he and a friend walked down the sidewalk in Cleveland's central neighborhood.
I felt like I was in the twilight zone. I felt as if I had died and that I went to hell. And because this was my worst nightmare.
Investigators say her son was not the gunman's target.
Did you ever think you would be the mom sitting here having this conversation with me?
I did not. I just never thought that I would be affected by gun violence in any way. I didn't own a gun. I didn't hang around people that had guns.
It's why she believes everyone needs to wake up to what's happening.
Kids are dying. And I don't want Cleveland to be known for that. I don't want Cleveland to be known for the place where children can't make it to the age of 16. The price is too great to not pay attention to those numbers.
And those numbers aren't getting better in Cuyahoga County. Already this year, 30 kids and teens killed, the highest it's been since at least 2007, according to state health figures.
Should people worry when they see these numbers?
Sure. I think we're beyond a blip. I think it's a trend.
And it's concerning, says Dan Flannery. He's director of Case Western Reserve University's Begun Center for Violence Prevention, which studies teen violence.
So I think what's different today is this feeling that gun violence is just part of what I have to deal with every day.
And does that make it more likely they're going to engage in some sort of violence?
It makes it more likely that they're going to go out and get a gun, and they want to be prepared. and then they're using it when something does occur.
He believes city, state, and local leaders are not paying enough attention to the numbers.
Do you know like how serious this is?
Something this mother says has to change.
What is more important than children dying? I can't think of one, not a stadium or a development that is more important than our children.
It's something they wonder back at Refresh Collective, too.
It is a scary fact that a kid that you will see in a hall one day may never come back.
Drop-bys, not one, not two.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
These teens hoping this song, its lyrics,
Another body drop, must pray for the youth.
serve as an alarm,
This is a good song to be like, whoa.
a wake-up call.
Yeah.
This is the city I was born in, I was raised in.
That if you want
I've seen this city go through many different things.
to keep kids safe,
Good job. Good job.
now is the time.
To be able to leave and then come back and see that violence has decreased
To figure out a safer future.
and people are getting along more and stuff, it would be so amazing to see that. It really would.
Open your eyes and realize your light is bright, your change is not. Don't go softly into that good night. You have a choice, you have a voice, choose life. Choose life. Choose life. Choose life.
Wow, Scott Noel with that report. Now, earlier this year, the city of Cleveland set aside $10 million for a neighborhood safety fund. One of the goals was to reduce youth violence. A city spokesperson says the first round of funding will soon be announced.